And he built it?
Mm-hmm, when Xavier was gone.
And he helped build that whole brain thing. They said that in the movie.
Cerebro.
I thought that was all Xavier.
Nerding out. I wish to correct you. Roadrunner and Coyote, Heckle and Jekyll, Popeye. You go down the list. All those old Looney Tunes.
Violence-ridden.
Yeah, completely violence-ridden. I mean, we're not exactly doing groundbreaking stuff here with Happy Tree.
We didn't invent anything here.
I think the only thing we do is we really just kind of take it to the next level. We trick it out, we kind of just show you what would really happen if an anvil would hit you on the head.
Yeah, we make the violence, the key, and what we always talk about is like when it's visually, we don't want it to look cartoon violence, we don't want like the characters, like if they got hit by an anvil to be flattened out and like spread out. We want them to be like smushed and gutted.
They had, what's that Sean Connery movie?
Medicine Man?
No, really early Sean Connery. Is it
James Bond?
No, when he was a barbarian?
It sounds like a revisionist history.
There was a cat and mouse cartoon called Herman and Catnip, which you don't see too much anymore. And that was really violent. I mean, they did all the kind of gags that we do on Happy Tree Friends, cutting people into discs and stuff, except they were solid right through like baked potatoes. I think they might have been red inside, which is as far as they would go, but except for the blood and the organs, it's kind of the same deal.
He's got the lamb chops going, and he's starting to bald in this movie. And he had those like the slinky boots and the little bikini getup, and it was all about. He's got like this giant like mustache. And the thing about the violence in the show is, it's not really the main thrust of what we're trying to do in Happy Tree. It's like, I think what makes Happy Tree funny is because it's funny rather than violent. I think the violence just kind of comes as the punchline to a lot of the jokes, because if it wasn't, it wouldn't be funny, it would be so much simpler, I think, for us, like writing the show, if it was just like, okay, for 7 minutes, we'll just take, one character and drag him across the parking lot, by car, done. We're done.
I think that, people are like, oh, things are just going to keep getting more and more violent and stuff like that. And I think, and I think what goes around comes around in such a way that, like there was a period also in the 80s, which is what we're making fun of, is that cartoons were so PC, and like, they had the Care Bears and Master of the Universe and stuff like that, they changed. Medicine Man?
No.
I read years ago in a book about Tex Avery, somebody describing the characters and the way that they would get destroyed, and then they would grow again, which our guys don't do. They stay dead till the next one. But the phrase that I really loved was, as long as they keep regenerating like Prometheus's liver, there's less a sense of destruction than exhilaration. And I just thought that was a beautiful quote, and our guys regenerate in between shows and then they're back again, so I think it all works out in the wash.
Big giant head that spewed guns from its mouth. I like to say we just stand on shoulders of giants to look over the valley, basically, because that's all it is. I mean, that's all. It's just rooted in all that classic, and a lot of the gags we have, a lot of the jokes, they're all just really rooted in all those classic cartoons that we've all kind of grown up and watched. Dave, you should know this.
Zardoz?
Yes!
Zardoz.
Yes!
Oh, I thought Dave was going to say, don't drag me into it.
Awesome. What a total mess, dude.
It's totally jacked up.
Oh my gosh, dude.